What's up, bro?
What's good, man?
Ain't nothing, man.
So back,
Missing the
back up in
nosebleeds,
hell yeah,
man.
back up in them bleeds.
Yeah, man, I miss them, man. I've been trying to chop it up, see what's going on with some of this NBA draft. I don't know.
What
Uh,
happened?
I
Yeah,
don't
'cause,
shoot. Draymond Green signed his contract. When Mamba got picked up number one, I don't know. You tell me.
man, it's definitely a lot going on. I mean, we can start with free agency and then hit the rookies. I mean, you talked about Draymond Green picking up his contract. As you know,
Well,
as a Houston, as a not a as a Houston fan, but somebody living in Houston, word was Houston put 45 million on the table. So for him to take 25 million, over the same 4 years, that seemed like he left 80 million on the table. So I guess the loyalty, being in Golden State and having the chance to win meant more to him than coming to a young team. But um, props to
bro, he probably if he would have took that money, his ass would have been out the league in a year. They would have been trying to get that money back because he had been going off on them motherfuckers for losing and shit.
yeah, but shit. I mean, I guess it would be a lot of stress, but shit, I done took jobs doing work, doing doing works for way less. Um,
Yeah, but that would have been to me. They was offering that much. I get it, but I think they was baiting him because you know how much shit he was going to have to deal with all them
And they
young,
turned around
young
and gave that
players.
money to Fred Van Fleet. So they was for real about the money that they was offering.
Yeah, right, right, right. They was
And
throwing
so
that money out there.
yeah, they needed a veteran to come in to kind of help these rookies get in line. And
And then they, if I'm not mistaken, didn't they give 4 years, 80 million to Dylan Brooks?
yes,
Mm.
yes.
What wasn't he over in China or something? Took some money over there.
I thought, man, that was an internet rumor, I guess.
Oh,
But
okay.
for 80 million, I'm coming back home.
Hey,
So even if I was there,
so I guess that go back to what you were saying, Draymond Green. He left money on the table because if, like you said, the internet rumor was saying Dylan Brooks signed for like 190 million,
it
something.
was before. I thought it was 40 million a year, right, or
Yeah,
something
it was
like that.
some goofy,
Yeah,
like he was Jordan or somebody.
there. I mean, I'm. It's clear what they're trying to do in Houston. Udoka is like getting rid of all of these damn young guys, and he's bringing in veterans. He signed Jeff Green. I mean,
Jeff Green
so
from Denver.
yeah. So immediately they're immediately better already with
Who did he
Fred.
get rid of though?
Huh?
You said he got rid of some young guys. Who he get rid of?
I mean, man, it was filled with young guys, man. Josh Christopher is one of them, the guard. Traded him to somebody. I saw that. Um, but you add that veteran Van Fleet at the two. Now you got Jalen Green at the two. I mean, Van Fleet at the point, Jalen Green at the two, Dylan Brooks at the three, Sengun at the four, or Jeff Green at the four, and Sengun at the five, or Jabari Smith Jr. Uh, at the four and Sengun at the five. Now you might be, talking about a team that can compete. They still don't have a true center in my eyes. But I like what Udoka has come in the door and demanded from the GM to get some vets in there.
You think they got a chance to make the play in this year?
I
I'm
mean,
asking. I mean, the way
anybody can make
the
the
way
play
you just
in.
said it, you kind of almost sold me like they was don't do something.
I mean, it depending on how fast they gel and what the bench look like, right?
Okay.
And so, I mean, you have Kevin Porter Jr. coming off the bench. Um, they traded Eric Gordon, and so I mean, again, we'll see what happens.
Who
To
traded
me,
Aaron Gordon?
yeah, remember they traded Eric Gordon to the Clippers before the
But
season was
yeah,
up.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I was going to say no. I
Yeah,
thought, yeah, I'm like that was a
Eric
long time
Gordon,
ago.
he signed with the Suns, the Phoenix Suns.
Did he?
Yeah,
I did not know
the,
that.
the Phoenix Suns made some great moves, man. They signed a lot of guys, to their bench that really gonna help them long term. And so, and him being one of those guys.
Do it make him a contender?
Uh, the the Phoenix Suns.
Yeah.
The Phoenix Suns ought to, they should, according to everybody,
Nah.
they're the front
Let me
runners,
see.
right?
But yeah, but you wasn't buying that shit last year. Is you buying it this year?
No,
I,
I
what I would say about that, off of what you just said, Eric Gordon. Eric Gordon is a nice player, but when you need, like, he be hitting shots and getting buckets, but when you need him to hit that shot, he ain't hit one yet. When you need him to hit it,
yeah, I mean, but Eric Gordon, he was a great veteran leader for the Rockets, and so I mean, picking him up, and he was a great player. He's an Indiana legend, right?
you didn't hear what I
So
said. I said I ain't just talking about last year with Houston. I'm talking
no,
about the
yeah,
Clippers,
yeah,
where every team he's been on, all them good, because it was like times in the playoffs right there with Houston or something. That ball swing over to him with like a minute left, it down two or something, and that he'd put that mug up. You like, oh, that's money. Break, like,
right,
dude's just not clutch to me. That's just on me.
yeah. Well, they signed that U2 with Tomby guy, the shooter from Brooklyn. Also, I mean, Terrence Ross. I mean, they got some guys on the bench for cheap. They signed the kid, the Diop kid. I mean, so I
That's the
mean,
Suns.
yeah, but I still don't see them. They're injury away from being in the play, in my opinion.
First off, it's only one ball for me.
That's it.
You go get.
That's it.
So
I
unless
mean,
y'all telling me Bradley Beal just gonna be a straight up catch and shoot guy, that's the only way I can see that even
I
working.
mean,
But
and then will Bradley Beal sacrifice them? But the only reason why, and I've said this before, I hate to be a broken record, but the only reason why the super team won in Golden State because of the sacrifices of Steph
Golden
Curry.
State.
Yeah, the
Oh, okay,
reason why
yeah, okay,
the super
okay.
team in
I
Golden
was
State
saying no.
won.
I thought the first super team was Miami, but you saying Golden State because he
Yeah, I
sacrificed. I
mean,
get it.
well, the first super team was Boston.
I would say Chris Bosh sacrificed too though for that
Yeah,
first super team.
exactly. Chris
You're right.
Bosh
You're right.
sacrificed.
Yeah. So somebody
Kevin
got to
Garnett,
sacrifice at some point
Kevin Garnett sacrificed
with
when
with
with the
with
first
the
super
truth.
team.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. He
With Ray
sure did.
Allen and so I mean I don't see Kevin Durant has never been the guy to sacrifice.
So
Uh,
who gonna do it? Is what you're
right,
saying.
this is what I'm
Booker ain't
saying.
doing it.
Devin
That's
Booker's
Booker
in the
squad.
prime of his career.
Right.
Is he going to make the sacrifice? Aiden has been sacrificed and has been frustrated about it. That's why I expect him to be traded before the season starts.
Nah.
Um,
If they didn't get rid of him just the last few weeks when everything was hot, he done. He done.
I mean, and all he's going to be is even more frustrated because he's not going to get touches. If he don't go get it off the
He'll
bench,
get a rebound. He done.
if he don't go get an offensive rebound, his points, his numbers are going to severely drop because Chris Paul kept him in the game. Well, so I mean,
What about them
I just
Pacers
don't
though,
see it.
bro?
I just don't see it. I think the move that I like the most, and I hate to admit it, is Chris Paul to Golden State.
What?
I mean, I
I ain't
think
see that one coming.
I I ain't see me saying it, but but
Imagine me, Chris Paul hating ass, and
yeah,
he on my squad.
but
Damn.
it's the perfect storm, really, because Chris Paul come off the bench. He'll get all of those young athletic guys that they have coming off the bench.
Alley-oop
They're
central.
gonna get some more scoring out of them.
He
He's
finna
gonna
run some
make those
assist stuff.
guys. He's gonna make them instantly better,
Right.
and they'll be able to run. And so it's good for Golden State, and it's gonna extend Chris Paul's career if he can play less minutes.
Right.
Coming off the bench and still be effective. I still expect 7 to 8 assists off the bench from him with the guys that they have. And he's shown an ability to sacrifice his scoring. And so I like the move. Now the question is, can Clay go back to being Clay? And if Clay could go back to being Clay, then Golden State,
No, bro.
has a
Have you
really good
seen that?
chance to compete.
You seen that? Second year player in the summer league they got. The reason why they traded Jordan Poole.
No, who is it?
Let me find his name for you because I know I got to give you the name. This dude, he putting in that work. He put up like 26 points, 21 in the first summer league game, 26 in the second one. But they say he was putting up 26 a game in his G League last year.
Mm. I
I
mean,
looked at some highlights of him.
they do a good job of recruiting. I mean, they do a good job of picking up players in Golden State. You know, they got a track record of getting good young guys. So, you know, I wouldn't be surprised, you know, by them having that type of player.
Gui Santos, Gui Santos.
Mm.
Yeah, he had 25 in the league opener, and then 26 yesterday.
Nigga, I thought you said Google him. That's his name, Guyu.
Now, I'm saying it wrong. Lester Quinones, Quinones.
Mm.
Quinones, but dude be hooping. He got that. He's 6'5", got that same jump shot from three, but he play D. Only difference.
Mm.
So I don't know. They say he's supposed to get the 15th spot on the roster. So we'll see.
So, well, yeah, I was just going to say him getting the 15th spot on the roster. I don't see him playing much, right?
Said Gary Payton did.
And then what are they gonna do with Gary Payton? And that's what I'm saying. You know, those are all good problems.
Yeah, I
You
guess.
know,
Yeah. But you know what? I would say this. If Golden State fuck around and win one with Chris Paul, can't nobody tell me shit about Golden State and Steve Kerr no more. Because them old jokers ain't got no business even touching no damn, getting close to the finals.
yeah.
But,
But I can see it happening.
I can too. That's why I'm like, I see, like you said, you always say they playing chess while everybody else playing checkers. So, but
And
talk to
that's
me, man.
it.
Tell me about the Pacers, man, because I know I think they did good. I like Bruce Brown. With your boy
I'm
Halliburton, that's
super
gonna be
duper.
decent. Huh?
I'm super excited about, you know, the moves that my Pacers were able to make, you know, during free agency. Man. I mean, that's a big win for us to get a guy the caliber of Brown. You know, he has a championship experience now, and he's going to come in and have an opportunity to really be a leader. But more importantly for me, is as a Pacer fan, it pushes your boy back to the bench. Oh, fuck, I can't think of his name right now.
Not the guy from Arizona.
No, the guy that just came from Sacramento. No, my man Benedict McFadden is going to be just fine.
Buddy Hield.
Buddy Hield, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think it brings Buddy back off. It started was too much for Buddy. You know, he came off the bench his own career. Put Buddy ass back on the fucking bench, man, where he actually belongs. And I think we put Buddy back on the bench, and you know we start Mathurin at the three with Brown, and now we got Miles Turner, and then we got the kid from Houston, University of Houston. That is.
Hey, he was balling in the summer league the other night.
Yeah, we're ready. I think we're ready to go. You know, we're a center away, and I really hope that, you know, I don't know if it's going to happen.
Please don't say that no more about
DeAndre Ayton.
He not coming to Indiana, bro.
When they get DeAndre Ayton away,
when they pulled the rug after that on that two summers ago, that's been a wrap.
Man, if we could get DeAndre Ayton, you know,
it's a nice fit. It's a nice fit, but it ain't gonna happen.
Be a great fit.
It ain't gonna happen. What you think gonna happen with that James Harden shit?
I mean, I think the move that's gonna be made is Harden for Lillard. Now the problem is Harden don't want to go to Portland, but who gives a fuck what he wants? He signed. He's back in with that 1 year,
bro.
And I think that's the deal.
Man. I'm talking about literally. He messed up not Golden State, OKC. He had a good little run in Houston. Pulled his way out of there. Went to Boston. Pulled his way out of there. Went to Philadelphia. Where do you think you gonna go?
Yeah, I mean the whole situation that he screwed up with the Nets. You know, him and Kyrie couldn't get along, and then now you're playing with the MVP of the league, and you still can't win. James Harden's problem is that James Harden loves being a superstar. He loves being a public
A
figure.
celebrity.
He's the Kim Kardashian of the NBA. And
He a
he
prima
loves
donna.
being he loves being seen, and he loves, you know, putting on his panties and dressing,
Oh,
like
damn.
a, and that's what he does. He hangs out with the rappers, and he smokes a lot of weed, and he gets real fucked up, and he's enjoying life, which I'm not upset with at any rate, but it's not good for no one's
You want him
basketball.
on your Pacers?
Hell no. Keep that motherfucker as far away as he possibly
Hey, ship
can.
his ass to Utah. I bet he
Man,
straightened up quick. He be out there big, writing letters. I'm sorry.
keep him away from Tyrese Halliburton, please.
Man,
In any way we possibly can. But I think that's what's going to happen. I think it's the only thing that makes sense contractually. Is an easy trade to make, head-to-head swap. Harden for
Lillard. I hope
yeah.
Lillard go to Miami though, man. I want to see that squad.
Everybody wants to see that squad, but you want Portland to take nothing back? Who was supposed to take Tyler Hero off and
Man,
Duncan
take
Robinson? Get the fuck out of
some of
here.
these draft picks, man, and get out my face, man.
Portland ain't going for that shit.
Bro, they got this. That's why he won't out. You drafting all these young dudes. Get you some more draft picks.
Man, Portland ain't going for that shit. And Scoot Henderson ain't gonna be bad.
No, he ain't bad now. That dude a baller.
Yeah.
He Dame Lillard 2.0.
I mean, and so now
he got to prove himself, but I'm just saying he got that kind of game.
He got a nice game about him. So I mean, Dame has all of the leverage. And
Dame don't want to share that ball though, boy. Not with no rookie that go have his ups and downs.
Man, he showed that he can share it. He shared the ball with CJ McCollum.
They both
traded
young
his
though.
boy away, right? But because they were too undersized. I mean, at the end of the day, you're gonna have to acquiesce, right? It's the new NBA. The person who should be fucked is James Harden. James Harden should have to take his ass up there and play in Portland for a year, and that's it.
Yeah.
And I would rather see Lillard and the MVP Joel Embiid playing together than see Lillard down there in Miami.
Why would you? Why? Let me ask you that. Why?
Embiid had more of a chance to get touches with
Who?
Embiid. I mean, again,
Embiid be having like.
I watched it, bro. Down the stretch of that game against Boston, man,
he didn't have no dog.
The last 6 minutes of the game, he didn't touch the ball, and he had like 40 or something.
Bro,
he was balling, and they wouldn't give it to him.
I get what you're saying, but that problem that Embiid got is the problem that's around the league right now. Ain't no vets. Ain't no vets on that squad. Embiid big, but he don't got no vet that can push him. Like, bro, demand the ball. Tell James Harden.
And that's why they traded the ball. They had Al Horford, they had Jimmy Butler.
I'm just saying, man.
I mean, they had the guys to do it. They just got rid of him for whatever reason. You took Tobias Harris.
Can you imagine Jimmy Butler and James Harden on the same team? Every time they call timeout, he over there cussing James Harden ass.
No, I couldn't imagine it. I couldn't imagine it. I couldn't imagine
That's funny.
It would not work. No.
I'd be cracking up.
But I think that's the trade that's going to eventually happen. But like you said, we'll see. What about these young guys, man, and these $260 million contracts?
Who?
LaMelo Ball and Ant Edwards.
Well, and Edwards, he a hooper for sure. So I think he earned it. I think LaMelo did too. LaMelo, even though they lose, he must see TV.
I mean, the kids love him. My
kid say he helps sell tickets. Yeah, nice.
The kids love him. I hate that he won Rookie of the Year over Ant. When they announced his contract, I was like, damn. And then the next day, 2 days later, and they announced Ant contract, the exact same numbers. So those guys to me are the future of the league. We already saw that Ja don't want the title. So let's cross his name out of the future.
Hey, well,
And let's
I
talk
I,
about
I give
LaMelo
it up
and
to LaMelo Ball. He giving back because I was just down in Atlanta at the Best of the South tournament, and his little LaMelo Ball team, that rare one of one, they got some hoopers on there. They had like 4 teams, and them motherfuckers, they got 2 of them that got some squad. I'm talking about like got some hoopers.
right.
It's putting that
But
work out. So the fact, and it ain't a California team. They out of Charlotte, out of
oh, that
North
was
Carolina.
strong. Well, man, you know that. I mean, Ricky Davis, fucking Steph Curry, all those guys played out of North Carolina, man, at AAU out of Charlotte.
Right.
You
See,
know, Ricky
but I'm
Davis'
just saying
dad
the fact
coached
that
the
he
team.
started his AAU squad where he
Yeah,
working at.
but I'm
That's
just saying
love.
they got a history of. My point is, this a history of nice AAU teams coming out of that area. So I'm not surprised that he's able to find the talent to be able to field a team like that.
Yeah. Okay. And I'm talking about more than one squad. Also, I was shocked about like, okay, they got a few squads that's out here putting in work.
Yeah,
Yeah. So yeah, I get you.
but to see those two get those max contracts was a cool thing to see, and Tyrese Halliburton got his also. Um, these young guys, man, the money that they making is unreal. The NBA has definitely shifted. Uh, it is more profitable now to be a basketball player than a baseball player, and that was never the case, right? Um, and so it's definitely good to see.
The person I'm not happiest for is Fred VanVleet.
Yeah,
Because he waited his time, like they kept trying to lowball him, and he bet on himself. And that's one of the best that actually won. Because they
yeah,
got him a championship ring,
he do, and
and
he was a significant part of that team.
right, and they
What
never
about
really
the
wanted
fact
to
that
pay him.
he's undrafted?
That's why I said that's exactly why I think I'm the happiest for him,
Yeah,
because he proved himself, and they still was trying to lowball him. Like you said, you undrafted, you ain't this, you, and like you said, Houston was throwing out that money. I'm gone.
yeah.
Bye,
Somebody was
Toronto.
gonna take it. You
I
know what
got
I'm
tired of
saying?
playing with you. 3
No,
years, 45. I mean, 130 million. Quit
yeah,
playing. Quit
and,
playing.
hopefully he earns that check. Because
I,
I tell you one thing, the being living here, the fans in Houston are great fans. It reminds me of the kind of Chicago fans
Let
they
me
have.
ask you this: have you ever watched this game?
Fred VanVleet,
Yeah.
I watched him in college more so than
That's
I
what I was
played.
just getting ready to tell you. Dude,
Yeah,
a baller. He's a true point guard. So he go take them young. I don't know if they go do something, but they go be a better squad for sure, just because of him.
I mean, I hope you're right.
Bro, he an old
Um,
school point guard. Old
yeah,
school, like Chris Paul and them style, but he got a little more flavor to his game. But he got dimes, he got handle, and you ain't gonna be able to double team them other cats like you can with him on the point.
no, I mean, listen, I'm excited to see it. I haven't seen the winter down here since I've been here. I was getting used to those cheap tickets, but I'm sure the
look,
price.
look! You better hurry up and get your season tickets right now before
Yeah,
they
man,
go up.
I'm sure the price to yesterday's price is not today's price
You
when it
should have
comes
got them
to.
before they made that sign there.
Yeah, man,
Yeah,
and
they gonna have a
so
different squad.
they're gonna definitely have a different squad. Um, wha- so a couple of teams made some shocking moves to me, and namely the Sacramento Kings. Very surprised that they re-signed Harrison Barnes, and then they
What
brought
else?
the kid.
What else did they go do though? They didn't get nobody, so
Yeah, I
like
guess that's a
they
good
missed
point.
out on all the pieces. So what?
Yeah, all the significant. Yeah, so I guess re-sign. I'm just happy because the rumor was he was going to Indiana, and I did not want that, and so I'm extremely happy that he
I
re-signed.
like Harrison Barnes. I don't like his motor.
I was just going to say I
He
liked
too cool
Harrison
for
Barnes when
school.
he played with Golden State. I don't like the Harrison Barnes that seems to be. Um, I remember my man Bonzi Wells. We went to college together. I was talking to Bonzi. He had a term. Him and Rick both stealing money. You know what I'm saying? I think Harrison Barnes was in Sacramento stealing money when they were a bad team,
Right.
and now that they're a good team, I don't think he can turn it back on and flash back to those days when he was really one of the best threes in the league.
I don't even remember that, but okay.
Nah, that's why he got that check. And he played his ass off at Golden State. That last year he was at Golden State, his free agency year.
His
And
first championship.
yeah,
I remember.
and we haven't seen much of him since then. And so
They been in Sacramento. They don't get no national nothing. Now they might.
I mean, he missed that shot, man. He missed the game-winning shot, wide open shot. You know what I'm saying? They could have knocked Golden State out of it. And so, like I said, man, it's hard. The one thing, man, as a coach, you know it like I know it. You can't go, 50% in practice and then expect when the time to be 100% in the game, to be able to go out there and perform. And the one thing that Harrison Barnes makes me think about is he's one of those type of guys. You know what I'm saying? That he's not going all the way in practice, and when you need him to go 100% in the game, he just ain't there.
Can't turn it up, right? Because he can go hard in practice.
No,
you're right.
So
you're right.
when you need when everything is on, he can't quite get it done.
Man, and he older, but this generation like that for some reason, man. They think it's a switch to it. They don't got to play hard today.
No, and it don't work that way. Nah. So what do you think about Wembanyama?
Boy, soft as shit. I think he probably he gonna be. I don't want to jinx my man career though, but I think he gonna be out the league in about 3 years. He remind me of Porzingis, bro.
Nah, he again. I don't see him being out the league, but he's definitely not. The next Tim Duncan. He's definitely not.
Dude is if you let him sit out there and shoot all day, okay, he might hit those. But that form so damn ugly. No, man.
Man, every time he got bumped, even in the game that he scored the 27 points, every time he gets bumped, he's affected. He's affected by the physical play. As soon as those guys in the league realize it, they're gonna bump him and push him even more.
You mean realize it? It's been on display in the summer league, and that ain't even the real competition.
Right.
That's people playing for a job.
Right.
Can you see the dirty tricks Draymond gonna pull on that dude?
So again, yeah. I don't.
I like Brandon Miller though. Him and LaMelo over there go do something.
Maybe. If he can focus. He missed a lot of shots, but still came and scored the game that I saw.
Good shots though. See, y'all looking at if they go in. I'm looking at the shot.
Yeah,
them good shots.
Good shots, and then he made a couple of acrobatic shots. I mean, again, you expect him to be able to go out and do it, and it wouldn't be the first time that the number 2 pick in the draft outplays the number 1 pick.
Yeah, but honestly, you can't even fault whoever with San Antonio. You had to take Wembanyama, whatever his name is, first. Mm-hmm. That height and that sheer skill, you have to at least give it a try because you'll be stupid if you pick anybody else and he came out to be a monster. I don't see it unless he get like another 100 pounds on him. But then that's going to affect him another way. So,
yeah. What do you think about the Bucks and what they were able to do?
What was they able to do?
Shit, re-sign Chris Middleton and re-sign Brook Lopez. Everybody wanted a piece of Brook Lopez. He was offered contracts from a few different teams, and he ended up re-signing with the Bucks.
Honestly, I think it was the best fit for both of them. Reason why I say that, Chris Middleton, he got injured. He won that ring now. Did he get some decent money?
Yeah,
They're gonna
30
get.
million,
That's what I'm saying.
32,
So my
32
point
million.
is, any other team in the league wouldn't have gave Chris Middleton that shot to become Chris Middleton.
Mm.
So I don't want to say it's a loyalty play, but he got his money, and you might well stay there and keep and try to build on what y'all created. Because going anywhere else, if he would just say he would have got that same amount of money to go to, just say New York, they'd have gave him 2 years and they would have shipped his ass somewhere else. At least in Milwaukee, you already built your legacy. If y'all don't ever win another one, all y'all
I
keep
got
doing is
that one.
fighting.
Yeah,
Right, y'all keep fighting for one. You still a legend in Milwaukee.
yeah,
So I
definitely.
think that's kind of where Draymond was going with why he wanted to stay there, because with the work that Aiden done, man, that dude can probably walk in anywhere in Golden State and get anything.
Yeah, I mean, shit, man. The Bay is. I was just telling my son about, man. It's something about living in the Bay Area, man. That's special. I think everybody should experience. It's a different type of culture. You know what I'm saying? Like the hip hop, the people um, in the Bay, they got their own swag, their own language. They don't fuck with the major record labels. You know, I'm down there with guys like Keek the Sleek and the Jacker, rest in peace, Jacker, my man Jacker. Um,
He said
these them,
they seem to just get it.
them boys were making millions, man, in the Bay.
That's what I'm
Just
saying.
selling records in their community. You know what I'm saying? Just sewing up that Northern California, area. Mac Dre, rest in peace. Uh, I mean, these guys just putting out an authentic sound, and they get it. And the king of it is E40. E40 still
E.
really ain't nationwide. You know what I'm saying? But
Wow.
for 30 years, he done made millions and millions and millions of dollars selling records in the Bay Area. And so um,
And I'm talking about they be slapping too.
oh man, and they got their own swag about it, and you know what I'm saying. There was a good 5 years I spent in the Bay, and I definitely enjoyed myself being a part of the hip hop scene, being on radio, being on TV, and um, just enjoying Northern California music. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
So I bet you're right. Draymond is enjoying himself tremendously.
And a
You know what
legend.
I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
In Northern Cali.
Yeah. So it makes sense. I say that when you said Chris Middleton, because I really can't picture him getting the same leash nowhere else.
Yeah, I know, and I get that. What do you think about Max Strus to the Cleveland Cavaliers?
That's a good pickup.
Hmm.
I mean, shit. What you go? You still go try to double team Donovan Mitchell now? That boy, he'll shoot your lights out if you leave him wide open.
Right. I
Now
mean,
go.
then you got him and Garland. So like you got something got to give. You know what I'm
Which
saying?
one?
The-
You gonna
yeah,
give one of them a shot. So
something got to give in that area.
and
Um,
then I like that Amani Bates on Cleveland.
Man, I'm hearing he was the best player in the draft,
We gonna see.
and they say he got a lot of baggage that he come with, and
I
that's why a lot
mean,
of teams
who
shied
ain't got
away
no
from him.
bullshit?
Man, I mean, everybody, we're right. We all got bullshit.
That's what I'm saying. So I
Yeah.
don't want them, man. Just because we didn't grow up in the clean picket white fence and in the green grass with no dog doodle,
Right.
don't try to blame my boy because he had a little baggage. Everybody got a little baggage. They just expose ours because they go looking for it.
Right. Well, I mean, like I said, the kid was the number one player in the country for a while. He's bounced around a little bit, but now he gets his opportunity. So we'll see if he can live up to the expectations that have been set for him. But really, it's no pressure playing on a team like Cleveland because Donovan Mitchell is the man, Garland is the man. All he got to do is come out and play a role and learn to be a
12
superstar.
to 14 points a game or something.
Yeah,
Few rebounds. Just keep. I just explained this to the parents this weekend. With my team, I got a couple got a freshman and a sophomore who can hoop, but they just not experienced yet. And they was like, "Why you play them like?" I said, "Because I don't lose nothing with them. They don't give me nothing. But when I put them in for my starters,
I don't
I'm
lose.
not going backwards. They
Yeah,
go at least keep me steady.
yeah,
I can use that." So
and you could grow it over time.
that's what I'm saying. But a lot of
Yeah.
people don't. And then I got some older cats on my bench who wonder why they play in front of them. Because as soon as I put you in, you go have 2 or 3 turnovers. You might get 2 points, 3 turnovers. I'm
No,
behind.
the plus minus don't make no
Yeah,
sense.
no, it ain't. The math ain't math.
The
And they
math
be
ain't
sitting
math.
over there. Oh man, I had to tell you that story, man. I tell you. These kids
Yeah.
wearing me out.
No, I definitely get it.
Mm.
And so hopefully Bates, will get it also, playing for Cleveland.
All right, all right.
What about your boy Gabe Vincent, man? How do you feel about him going
I
to the
love the
Lakers?
fact he got his contract, but none of them moves the Lakers made them better. None of them.
Man, motherfuckers, but the Laker fans, they
Bro, I'm a
everywhere.
basketball fan. Like I
Man,
watch basketball. Like
right,
I'm like you, man. Don't you
right,
you call me on any given day and ask me what's on my TV. It's some
right,
basketball. You can hear a
right.
whole ball, but I watches it.
And more
So
importantly, we get off of these gyms and watch,
that's what I'm
watch,
saying. I
watch,
know what
watch.
it's looking like. And don't get me wrong, I like Gabe Vincent. But tell me what Gabe Vincent go give you more than what's my guy?
Austin Reeves,
Not Austin Reeves on the point. Little black.
D'Angelo Russell,
No, he trash. The other guy,
Dennis Schroeder.
Dennis Schroeder. Now, Gabe Vincent got a better jumper, but Schroeder go run your offense better than Gabe Vincent, and both of them can't be on the floor at the same time.
Schroeder finally got his contract. He went up there and took Van Fleet space. Van
Oh, he
Fleet.
left.
Schroeder going to Toronto. He's in Toronto.
I didn't know what he get.
I can look it up real quick.
Just rough.
Yeah.
Got a decent contract. He finally got it.
Because he turned down that first contract.
I remember from LA.
But he signed. Nope, he still ain't got a big contract.
What did he get?
2 years, $25 million.
Damn, he should have took that first money.
Man. So, but he goes up there. He's going to get playing time to, take Fred Van Fleet space. So they got, and this is what I'm saying, they got 3 point guards in Vincent Reeves and D'Angelo Russell. Who they're going to play and how they're going to play them, I don't know. I think it was big to re-sign Rory Howard Schumer, whatever the hell his name is.
I think that was the best signing. But that remember I used to be high on old boy out of Duke.
Yeah.
But he trash, man. That dude.
Which one?
The one that went to the LA. They picked up.
Rookie?
Ain't no rookie. He was in Atlanta first, went to New York. Then he went to Portland.
Cam Chandler? No, not Cam.
Not
What's his name?
Cam something though.
Yeah. No, I'm not high on him either. He done bounced around the league.
It ain't even about the bouncing around. He ain't putting no work in. It's obvious. Man, look, man. These cats nowadays got somewhere else to be. And it ain't practice. It ain't extra put some shots up. It definitely ain't working on their game.
Cam Reddish.
Yeah, him. I don't see it. Like I said, I don't see the pieces that they just, if LeBron is your leading man at 39, them pieces ain't going to help you get over the hump. I'm sorry.
No, and then you got Mr. Glass. I love the chick. I forget her podcast name, but called him Half Man, Half a Season.
That's a good one right there.
Yeah, man.
Oh, man. Half man, half a season.
That's what you're going to get from, Anthony Davis at this point in his career. But so we got to talk about Zion and his love for the porn stars. Is this boy really going to fuck his career off? Literally.
I mean, shit, he got his bread already.
Man, but legacy means nothing.
I mean, honestly,
and that's what I'm saying.
This is third year, right? This will be his fourth or his third year?
Third or fourth year. I mean, he doesn't play enough.
What legacy? He ain't played enough.
I was just going to say he doesn't even play enough to
call
it a legacy.
What legacy? Right. So my point is he got that bread. So whatever they want to do, he probably don't want to hoop no more. Bro, like I said, these kids is not working. They don't want. They got somewhere else to be. I don't know what that means, but if your job is hooping, you telling me you can't spend. They only practice 2 hours a day. You can't spend
But
the extra
but
2 hours in the gym.
but ain't nobody who he paying. Man, I don't get it, man. I
Mm.
ain't never been the type you paying
Like
a
Jordan
motherfucker.
Poole paying the one chick $500,000 for a date.
I mean, you paying a motherfucker to come and have sex with you.
Like
Or
who that dude? You
I'm
or
gonna
her?
pay your rent. This is what I'm saying. When it's somebody else ramming ass every time you out of town,
For free.
for free.
For free.
For free. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, that shit,
Oh,
these lame, and that's a lot of that shit just lame to me. And I'm a woman lover. And what I
bro,
mean
you
by
ain't
that
getting
is,
that $500,000 back.
right,
She
I got
gone and you
sisters
ain't
and
getting that
shit.
back.
No, man, you can't knock the hustle. But
Shit, yeah, I
if
can.
you got a motherfucker that's gonna pay, but he's paying a porn star who's literally been ran the fuck through in all kind of videos, and this is the one that this is
Bro,
your boo. You know what I'm
hey,
saying? Like that
hey,
shit is crazy.
hey. Me and you talk shit till we blue in the face. But what my boy Pimp C say? Until she use me, yeah.
Keep on using me.
I'm just saying, until you use me, yeah.
I got a girl and she treat me
That's
fine,
my shit,
but
boy.
my players keep
Hey,
taking me
y'all
and
just don't
losing my mind.
understand, man. Y'all don't understand what this is. Y'all can talk all that shit, but y'all don't know what. Hey, she made me some hot potato pie. Y'all know what that is, man. Y'all don't know about that. See, these youngsters around here playing with it.
Man.
So
What do you think about Torian Prince to the Lakers? Not
I
significant?
told you, none of the Lakers moves is nothing to me. They don't move no needles.
Yeah.
Actually, if they depended on AD half a season and LeBron, them y'all main pieces, and this the rest y'all got around you, unless Austin Reeves like can double his growth, like he did already, then turned heads now. But now if he become that dude like
Right.
Larry Bird or somebody, then maybe. But
Man, how you feel about Russell Westbrook signing for 3.5 million?
how much more money he need?
I mean, not how much more he need, but damn, like he got peanuts.
He
That's
want
damn
no,
near
he wanted to stay there.
that was damn near.
Dude made look up all his contracts.
Oh no, I know he done made some money. And he from
No, but he
LA,
stole a lot of money that in the middle of that whole Houston going to Washington,
Washington.
yeah, all that he. So they paid for him to take the 3 million.
Man, I
Bro,
was
he
shocked
from
by that.
California.
Yeah, he from LA.
Okay, so he probably got the one house that he want. Been he on the back end of his career. I ain't leaving here. I'm just saying. That little money ain't gonna make no difference. I done made my money already. And then this the part ain't nobody thinking about. What was he? He was in Houston, what, 2 years?
Yeah.
So he made 2 years of that good no tax free, that
Yeah.
no state
No
tax
no
money.
income tax.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. So shit. In California, you make all that money, they ain't gonna do nothing but tax the shit out of it. So
Yeah. In a lot of states, that's the case.
yeah,
Well,
but that's true. So
what about the first blockbuster move, Marcus Smart to the Grizzlies?
I love that.
How did you feel about that? And
I don't like Boston, never have.
so you rooting for this Porzingis
No, I
debacle
agree
that's
with
about
shit.
to
That's
happen?
what yeah, I'm gonna say. They I ain't got a root for that. They did that on their own. That shit finna be trash.
Yeah,
I ain't,
it's a
but
very
you called it out last season when you said that coach, all he want to do, he going with the analytics shit. Shoot three, shoot. Somebody got to play some defense.
man. It's a very very poor design, and I'm surprised that Boston is falling for it, given their legacy as
Yeah, but they
putting
trying to.
together a great
That's the way
team.
the league going. Everybody trying to shoot threes, but
Man, but you can't. You go 45 threes a game, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. Like that's. I mean, I get it, and I love shooting threes. Reggie Miller, my favorite player, as you guys can see. But
Explain to me this. How does Porzingis help them win a championship?
he
Over over
doesn't.
over Smart, over Marcus Smart.
Right, he doesn't.
Like, what
I
do we do that was so? Because I
He doesn't. He
like
doesn't. He doesn't. There's nothing for us to say about it. I
you
mean,
go put Al Horford and Porzingis on the floor at the same time with
you can't.
Tatum. Well, hold up with Tatum, Brown, and what
And
Brown,
Derek White
Derek
or
White or Brogdon.
Brogdon.
But I'm still having a problem with. So Horford go play the 4 now, or which one the 4?
Or Porzingis gonna play the 5. Right. Somebody got to go down there and bang, which is probably gonna be Horford. He
Horford.
getting up there in age though. So
Okay,
it's
hold
probably
up.
gonna be Robert Williams, right?
Oh, that's okay. So he really in the paint area. That's all he got. So what is Porzingis doing? Floating out to the wing?
He's gonna shoot more threes. I guess he's more efficient at shooting the threes than Marcus Smart was.
So it
Like
looked good on paper, is what you're trying to tell me.
no, it don't look good at all. Um,
To
you
them,
know,
it probably looked good on paper. Because I don't even. Well, let's just be honest.
and
It is
then
Boston,
yeah,
so he got the right. You know what I'm saying? Sell a few more jerseys.
yeah, yeah. And then and they call him the unicorn. They want him to be great.
Yeah. So yeah, that's all that is.
No,
They want him to be great in one of them uniforms. I
the
don't see it though.
but for the Grizzlies to only give up Tyus Jones and get Marcus Smart, sign Derrick Rose. Um, they made some moves that I know are designed to get Ja ass in line. Now, is it
What?
gonna work?
What's that? Marcus Smart?
Derrick Rose, a real fucking gangster, a real thug, a true street guy. This is why Ja Morant trying to be, you know what I'm saying, some fake ass thug
I
coming
didn't.
out of private
Okay,
schools.
but
Derrick Rose came from the mud. He came from Simeon. He's Southside. He
I'm not
GD.
saying that. I'm not saying none of that. I'm saying I can see them doing that to try because Derrick Rose could be like, I had this at one time and I lost it. So he
Oh,
can help
yeah,
y'all understand it.
yes.
But at this, how does that help their team?
I mean, Derrick Rose can still play. I mean, they're gonna be out. He's got Josh suspended 25 games.
Okay, yeah, I can see him and Smart putting something together, but
For
I,
25 games, that's all
I
he got to do.
so now we back to what's my boy name? Jan Jackson Jr. shooting that garbage.
Man, I lie, man. We
Uh,
rarely disagree in terms of talent, man.
nah, bro,
Come on,
he
man.
can hoop to me, man. I just don't like that.
I
I don't
saw
like.
it. I saw it in him in high school when I watched him and Jordan Poole
I
playing
just
for.
don't like the way
Mother-
he be shooting. He be rushing them shots. Let's say it that way. That's my
Yeah.
only problem with dude.
So does Washington change anything with Jordan Poole,
Who,
Kyle Kuzma, Tyus Jones?
bro?
I'm just asking.
I'm finna tell you what you always tell me. Organizations is organizations. That
Yeah.
if the management and the upper people don't change, I don't
Yeah.
give a damn what the ballers look like. That's
Yeah. It's gonna be the same old
yeah,
bullshit.
come on, man. Because first off, Jordan Poole is out for Jordan Poole. And so as soon as Kyle Kuzma get a hold of that, he gonna be out for Kyle Kuzma.
Yeah. I was shocked that Kyle Kuzma re-signed, but
I mean, they
I guess
paid him.
yeah, I was just gonna say when they put that money out there, I guess
Who else was gonna give him that bread? He ain't did nothing to deserve no real bread.
nah.
So, like you said, everybody was getting paid this year.
All right.
All you gotta do is
So
have a little name.
man, so Miami positioning and try to get Lillard. Are they waiting too late? Because it looks like they're gonna come out of this with nothing.
Nah, they go damn near. I honestly think that I read earlier today. Dame agent is calling other teams, telling them not to trade for him because he ain't coming. So they trying to force their hand.
But you
Okay,
could
trade
try
for
all
me.
day.
Trade
If
for
I'm
me.
if I'm
Trade for
not
me.
getting anything in return, and Portland is one of those teams, man.
They
Like
just some
there's some,
assholes like that.
yeah, there's some teams that are some punks about how
All
they
them,
go
all
about
them,
shit.
but all them times Dame took care of them. These last 2 contracts.
Man,
Fuck him.
man,
Say it. Just say it. I just want to hear you say it.
they're gonna say, "Fuck you! What have you done for me lately, Dame
What you
Lillard?"
mean?
Nah, They could
All the times I could have been left.
they know what they have in Dame Lillard, and they know that he's a hot commodity. So why not demand the largest return possible? I mean, that's just good business sense. And I don't see. I mean, you're talking about Portland, and we were talking about Utah or fucking, Atlanta, or there's some teams out there that would give you some bullshit. Portland is not one of them, and I'm just going off historically, you know, what they've done. Shit,
Nothing.
let Clyde Drexler ass walk. Waited till the end of his career. We can go back, man. Scottie Pippen, whole ass. You don't want to play out your little punk ass contract. You gonna sit right here till you old as hell and can't do nothing else. I
Zach
mean,
Randolph
come on, man.
flipped his
I
ass
mean,
to Memphis when Memphis wasn't shit.
come on, man.
Bonzi Wells.
Wouldn't resign Bonzi.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Portland is one of those franchises that
Where
don't
they
give
say
a fuck about your
where
feelings.
they send players to die.
They don't give a fuck about your feelings
Nah, you right.
in Portland.
So
So
I'm gonna say what you got for the nosebleeds, man. Talk to me.
man,
What's
hey,
your shout out?
my shout out from the nosebleeds goes to the NBA, the new in season tournament. I'm
Oh,
very
wow.
excited about that.
Okay.
Again, I don't know how it's going to play out, and I know over time maybe it becomes historical, or maybe it becomes a distraction. But a mid-season tournament where everybody's included and has an opportunity to win is more soccer style or FIBA style in
It's
terms of
AAU. It's the shit we
yeah,
coach.
pool
I
play
love it.
exactly.
Yeah, I love
Yeah,
all of it.
the pool play, and then just a winner take all, winning you done, in the season, and then a 50. What is it? What are they giving them? $5 million a piece to everybody on the team.
500,000.
500,000 to
Mhm.
everybody on the team that wins. That's good money. You're not
That's
doing
good,
it.
but the timing is good also. Right around at Thanksgiving, Christmas, you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
Yeah,
That's when everybody's sitting around. All them games gonna mean something.
yeah. And so I mean, I like it because there's always a hot team to start the year that fizzles out, right? And seriously,
You said they get that mid-season money and be good.
man.
That's funny as hell. I
So
see it.
that team that's hot at the beginning of the year will
Mm.
probably end up winning. There's always one that has a 10, 11, 12 game win streak around that time that falls completely off the face of the earth before the season is out. And so,
Well, shit, man. My shout out from the nosebleed. I got to give it to Fred VanVleet and Dylan Brooks, man. Get y'all
yeah,
money, players. Because Dylan Brooks, they tried to write my man off, but they know, Houston know they needed an enforcer.
yeah.
So Dylan Brooks play hard,
Houston needed
play
somebody
good
that's gonna
defense.
play some defense. Yeah, that's what
That's
I
what
was
I'm
gonna
saying.
say.
But you can't, like I've been telling you this forever. Me and you argue about Draymond all the time. You cannot put a price on that, man, because everybody nowadays all they want to do is score. Somebody got to yank somebody ass up out there.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's the way I play basketball, so I like it. It's a bittersweet.
But you don't like to see it.
No, I'm not gonna say I don't like to see it. I'm gonna say that, you know, I just feel Draymond Green, one of them dudes that's overrated, man. It's like, how much snatching out there has he done? But they got 4 championships, and so I can't argue with results. But at the end of the day, he's gonna be
How do you
somebody.
not agree with the way that you like to play?
No, I'm not.
Like
I'm not
you should be
disagreeing
his biggest fan.
with.
He got
No,
all your little tactics, all your garbage,
no,
every single aspect. I'm talking about talking shit and everything,
no, man. My
stepping on
thing,
people.
I just feel like he's gonna get he's gonna be go down as probably one of the greatest. He's Scottie Pippen to me. That's the
Yo,
best way I can
what's the
put it.
first word you said? He gonna go down as one of the greatest. Whatever you say after that, it don't matter.
But Has he really
There you go
deserved
with
it?
the but. You said one of the greatest. Whatever the rest of your shit
Has he
statement
really
is,
deserved it? You know, I call
huh?
Scottie
You
Pippen
say
the
he
most.
don't deserve it.
I said, does he deserve it? I call Scottie Pippen the most overrated player in NBA history. In 10 years, check with me. I'll probably be saying it's Draymond Green at that point.
You said overrated. Scottie Pippen overrated. How?
Most overrated basketball player to
How?
person to pick up a basketball.
How?
He ain't
So
never
you
won
telling me
shit without.
he rode Jordan coattail through all them championships?
Yes.
Okay, so he didn't contribute nothing.
I'm not
Jordan
gonna
would have
say
won
that.
them without him.
I'm not
Why
gonna say
didn't
he
Jordan win
contribute.
them
I'm
before he
not gonna
got
say
there?
he didn't contribute nothing.
Why
I
didn't
just
Jordan
remember the
why
Scottie
didn't
Pippen.
Jordan win them before he got there?
I remember the Scottie Pippen got busted in those by Dennis
Why
Rodman
didn't Jordan win the championships before Pippen got there?
because he wasn't experienced. He had to go through the Pistons. He had to
Dude, you the
have those
most
encounters.
contradicted. You fuck Jordan. Scottie Pippen overrated. Jordan did it by himself now, but fuck him because he ain't the best player. What is
No,
you
I
saying
didn't
on
say
this
Jordan.
podcast, man?
I didn't say Jordan did it by himself.
You
I'm
just
just
said that. Who else? If it wasn't Pippen, who was it?
there's 5 other people on the
Oh,
floor,
then
4 other
give me
people on the
name one
floor
of
at
them.
all times.
Forrest Grant
5, including the coach. Horace Grant was awesome. Dennis Rodman was awesome.
and Pippen
Ron
what?
Harper.
And Pippen
Huh?
what?
Ron Harper was amazing. Him and Jordan might have
That was
been
the back
one
three
of the best
championship. What about
backcourts
the
ever.
first three?
What?
Ron Harper was on the second three. What about the first three?
Yeah. The first 3. I mean, there was a lot of
Pippen.
players
The only
that
consistent was
contributed.
Pippen.
Man, see, that's why Horace Grant left, because motherfuckers like you.
How can you say Horace Grant was awesome but don't give Pippen no props?
Nah, overrated. Definitely.
All right, man.
Overrated.
You so full of shit.
Definitely overrated, man.
You so full of